Yo, what is going on, you guys? I'm here bringing you a brand new video. It's not gonna be a review on these things. No, not none of that. Or let's play. It's gonna be a review, discussion, op- opinions on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. One of my favorite shows that has officially ended. Not like ended, but like season one in the books. Um, I personally think that that show should have been a movie, but if it were to be a movie, a lot of things would be taken off. You wouldn't be seeing certain things, which I kind of agree with. And with the show, you see those things that you wouldn't see in the movie. And I personally believe it's like a movie but into parts. Like somewhat like the Justice League's Zack Snyder cut. Something like that. But let's get right into it. Let's start off by saying that it was a great show. 6 episodes. It's more like a limited series, which I'm kind of fine with that. Episodes 1 through 6 was really good, especially episode 3 and episode 6. Like episode 1, basically how the story begins. Episode 2 and 3 are like obviously figuring out who the villain is and what they're trying to do with them and how they're gonna be included and how are they trying to put the world in their own image. Episode 4 and 5 is just like, well, episode 4 is just like realizing mistakes, trying to figure out how to stop them. Episode 5 though is like the calm before the storm. It's like it's like what builds up to the climax. And episode 6 is just the end, the climax, how it all ends, how what's soon to be seen for the future of the MCU. And I personally think that the storyline went great, and I want to see how all this will affect the MCU movies, the upcoming movies. And after this show is ended, I started to hear rumors that there is going to be a fourth Captain America movie. I mean, those are just rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. We'll find out sooner or later. But let's talk about the characters and character development. Let's start off with the Falcon, Sam Wilson. At the beginning, he is basically figuring out like why he got the shield and if he deserved it or not, but he ended up just giving it back. And as he progresses in the show, we start to see him like as a leader, like trying to do his very best to how do you call it, to lead without the shield. Well, leading Bucky basically, because he's the only help he has. And in the ending, I'm not gonna spoil you guys a lot, because I know some of you either haven't seen it or not finished with it or don't have Disney Plus to watch it on. But the ending is where you get to see the new Sam, the one that will take the MCU, the one that will take over the MCU and Captain America. It's really interesting because he had a lot to fight for to get there. Bucky though, Bucky, his the way they developed him was amazing. From obviously being going rogue in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and somewhat of Captain America: Civil War, to helping out the Avengers in what's it called? In Avengers, no. Avengers 3. I forgot the name. Infinity War. There you go. In Avengers Infinity War and somewhat Avengers Endgame. To now trying to find himself and redeem himself in the world. Like, the way he's developed in this show is amazing. And towards the end, I want to say he is forgiven. Because we don't really see like people forgiving him, but in the book he has like done his part to redeem himself. An interesting character that I personally liked and enjoyed watching him was Zemo. He was a villain. He was like Bucky, basically. Villain, and now I consider him an anti-hero because I still see him as a villain, but also helping out the heroes. The way he was introduced in episode 3, basically says it all. Like, I'm gonna help you, but I'm not a hero. And he did what he could. He how do you call it? He helped, but at the same time, he went back to his ways. Not like actually being bad, but like going back to where he was. And he wasn't trusted by anyone. He wasn't trusted by Bucky. Somewhat trusted him, but he wasn't trusted by Sam. And towards the end, Sam started to trust him, which was amazing. How do you call it? What's next? Oh, the villain, the antagonist of the show. Her name is Karli. She is the leader of the Flag Smashers. That's what the villains are called. And she just wants to shape the world into her own image, as every villain wants to, or just take over the world, or do something with planet Earth. But the way she did it, the way her story ended, wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't a big fan of it, because I was expecting more. I was expecting some other way for her story to end, not the way it ended right now. Not the way it ended in episode 6. I was expecting her to how do you call it? Like, surrendering. It is what it is. I'm fine. I'm not gonna judge. That's the way they wanted to end her character story. Completely fine with it, but not a fan of it. Who else? Oh, they also showed, what's her name? I was looking up her name. Sharon Carter, relative of Peggy Carter. She had like no like character development in I think it was Winter Soldier, but now here in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, her character development pretty interesting. But the complete plot twist there's a plot twist. If you wait after episode 6, the post credit scenes or mid credit scenes, it's she's in it and it's interesting. It's interesting where I think they're trying to go with the show, or what they're trying to do with her character. Now let's talk about the wannabe Captain America. I forgot his name. I know it's Walker something. Let me check. It's John Walker. His story is interesting. How he is in the army. How he is in the army and just wants to protect the world. It's I don't I personally didn't like the character. I just didn't like the way they introduced them at first. Just some typical army guy becoming the next Captain America. But his character development was amazing. What he did to get redemption and redeeming himself was, I guess, worth it. But what I'm curious to know is, what are they going to do with him? He remains alive. And you could do so much with his character. You could send him and become a bad guy, or continue the plot line of being a good guy. You could do so much with him. Anti-hero, bad guy, good guy, teaming up with bad guys to get revenge on people. Anything. It's his story. It'd be interesting for them to do either a movie with a standalone movie with him, or a show with him. It would be pretty cool to see. I'd watch it. It'd be pretty interesting, because he would be like who? I would say Venom. No. Yeah, someone like Venom, anti-hero type of guy, or who went bad, who became. I'm not trying to remember, but it'd be really interesting to see what they do with his character. But overall, the show was great. I enjoyed it. I didn't watch from the beginning. I watched like when episode 3 or 4. No, I watched when episode 4 came out. So it was pretty. So I wasn't really late into it. It was really interesting though, like seeing it, experiencing it, and in my personal opinion, it is way better than WandaVision. I tried watching WandaVision. To me, too overhyped. WandaVision too overhyped. I didn't even finish the show because, one, people spoiled it. Two, when I started watching it, like it felt like a boring show. But on the other hand, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, yes, I got spoiled a little bit, but I managed to watch it and actually enjoy it, because like I'm a guy who's not gonna sit around and just watch a lot of boring things in an episode and another episode. Like, I didn't find WandaVision interesting. Like, and that's just my opinion. Go ahead, tell me what you guys think. That's what the comments are for. You guys let me know which one do you guys prefer. But Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's a really great show. I would give it, if I have to rate it, I would say 8 out of 10. It'd be higher if they would the storyline of the Flag Smashers, the storyline of Karli, like more development for them. It would have been interesting to see more development for these characters that we didn't really get to like see from start to beginning. If it like revolved around everyone in that show, I'd rate it a bit higher, probably a 9, 9.5. But 8 out of 10 for me, solid 8, perfect. But yeah, if I have to rate episode by episode, out of 5, I would say episode 1, 4 out of 5. Episode 2, 4 out of 5. Episode 3, 3 out of 5. Episode 4 and 5, 4 out of 5. And episode 6, I just finished watching it, 5 out of 5. The way episode 6 is just amazing. I really enjoyed it. I really if you guys really want to watch the show, I recommend it. Go full auto, go watch it, because why not? Especially if you're a Marvel fan and you enjoyed the MCU movies, this would be like, it'd be like a great story to see right after Endgame. Because I saw some people not liking that Steve just gave the shield to Sam right after the end of Endgame, or towards the end of Endgame, Avengers Endgame, if you guys are confused. And not seeing like him develop with it. But what they did here is full on development on why Sam deserves the shield. And I personally liked it. I'm gonna rewatch the show at least two more times. 1 for Easter eggs, and 2 for things I didn't really understand that I hope get explained again. Because believe me, I started watching episode 1 through 3 like the night before episode 4 came out. But it's worth it. I enjoyed the series. I enjoyed the ending, what they did with it. They, instead of, there's gonna be a spoiler right here. If you guys don't want to hear it, skip it a bit. But the way they did it, it went from Falcon and the Winter Soldier to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You see, I was expecting Captain America and the White Wolf, because Bucky is like, by the Wakandans, he is like considered White Wolf. I don't know what that means. I don't read the comics, so I'd have to read the comics to understand that. But it'd be interesting to see that change after like a while, like, because Bucky, the Winter Soldier, is a bad guy. Bucky is no longer a bad guy, so it'd be interesting to see his name change. But I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about this show. I hope you guys actually enjoyed the show, and enjoyed what I had to say. Like, the show lived up to its hype. I'm gonna say that. The show lived up to its hype. And it's great that hopefully they make a season 2, if not a movie. That'd be really great. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.